So I came across this video online, and it's just quite terrifying, really, really terrifying. Armed Fulani herdsmen, and this is actually Fulani because I heard them speak Fufude. I did my service in Adamawa State, and I know when I hear Fufude, because most of the time, as journalists, when they tell you not to label these people a certain tribe, you don't say maybe a spare part dealer thief. You don't say an Igbo thief. You'd say armed robber or criminals. But with what I have just heard right now, apparently this particular group of persons are Fulani people. You know, these guys kidnap this set of people, and I'm sure that the next thing will not be, you know, asking for some sort of ransom. Watch this.
See them.
Mommy, see your picking. Show, come. Mommy, see your picking. Mommy. I beg, no problem.
So I came across that video online when I was just going on search, doing certain things, and I felt really bad. I felt really devastated, and it's unfortunate where we are right now in our country, how we have decided not to do anything regarding our security situation. What does it take to really man our borders, or beyond even borders, man our forests? Because these people are in thick forests. What is wrong with manning our forests and securing our lands? How difficult is it? The other day, somebody was saying that, gave an ultimatum, especially I think in the southwest, somebody gave an ultimatum that everybody, including those who are indigenous of that locality, should vacate the forest. I think it was Bauchi State Governor that said, why would they be giving that kind of order that people to vacate forest? What are you doing in the forest? In a thick forest, what are you doing there if it's not, you know, to perpetuate evil? So it is so uncanny, and it's devastating that things like this, we're not able to tackle it. We're not able to solve our own problems with security. And I've always gotten to this point in most of my personal research that our leaders, our security apparatus, haven't really decided on their own to do something about the security situation. Frankly speaking, I don't think they have decided on their own to do something. If they decide to do something, some of these things that is happening will not happen. How would a ragtag, you know, individual carrying an AK-47, do you know how much an AK-47 is? Does Nigeria make an AK-47? Do you know how much an AK-47 is? That thing that man is having, do you know how much it is? We're not talking small pill. We're talking millions. One of those rifles, we're talking in millions here. Somebody like that will carry it. Where did they get it from? Is there some sort of link between these terrorists and some persons within our security apparatus? These are some of the questions we should be asking. How are they able to afford these kinds of sophisticated weapon and carry it about? You see them even carrying AK-47 and moving with their cows boldly. On what basis? On what level? In a country that we have spent 19.7 trillion since 2015 up until this date for security? Do you know that 19.7 trillion that we have spent on security alone is 500% more than we have spent on education, health, and infrastructure combined? Check it. Go and check it. And yet, we still have these issues. Where are these monies going to? Who is the one doing the procurement? Who is the one giving out these monies? And where are the monies going to? The other day, the president said he cannot probe army. He cannot go and look at army's book. That is going to be disrespectful to probe to look at their books. Not even probing, like audit their document, audit their stuff. The president said he cannot even go to. He can't do it. So you spend money, they don't account for it, it just goes away. These things are not done. If we must run a country, we must have to run a country transparently, at least something that seems like it's transparent, because I know the transparency doesn't even exist in our vocabulary. Let it be seen, let people just see it. Okay, we're moving somewhere. So you said in your 4 years you can't look at Army's book, you cannot audit them. So what are we now saying? It's a recipe for disaster. You know, and the governors are even helpless. This is some of the reasons why somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, you know, emerged in the first place. How was he able to form ESN that they claim he formed? How was he able to announce wherever he is, go here, and you see these things happening? How was he able to do that? Because of things like this. How does an AK-47 wielding person get onto a highway? Because most of these kidnappings are actually done in the highway. Get onto a highway, kidnap people to this number, take them right inside the forest, and keep them, and there's nobody who finds them. We don't have a satellite that can pick them. We don't know where they are, and then we're expecting that, you know, people will just be quiet. These things are not done. It's debilitating. I'm angry at this particular issue, and you know, why would somebody like Kanu not emerge? Why would somebody like Kanu not stand up? Why would somebody not stand up and say, you know what, this killings is one too many. Let me join this force that is going and see what I can do. That is what bettered Amoteku. That's what bettered Ebubagu. At the time it's reigned, but now I'm not even sure that anything of that nature even exists anymore. What are we doing with our security? How is it that these guys take people from the highway into the bush? No particular singular camera picks them, no satellite. You don't have a satellite that can pick these people up and be able to trace where they are. And even the calls that they make to some of their members, is it not possible that if you go to the police to report this thing, they can be able to track where they are? Why is it difficult to track these kinds of people? Why? And then, if you are not triggered by what you see, you must be triggered by what this guy is putting on. The AK-47 is carrying. I am really triggered. I am moved. I am angry. I'm not even sane. Like I can't fathom it. You know, and it could have been anybody. It could have been you. It could have been me. And these are some of the reasons why people have said, you know what, I think we should start carrying guns. Yes, because if I'm carrying gun, if you stop my vehicle and try to shoot on the tire, probably kill the driver, and we stop, before you come close to me, I give you one for head. The others will run. At least 2 or 3. If you guys are so many, 2 or 3 will don't go down. I think it's about time everybody carries a gun. If the government is telling us by what it's doing that they are not able to protect us, they're not able to keep the security, everybody should be allowed to carry guns. Yes. So that I can be safe for myself. If you ambush me, I blow off your head. There are people who are ragtag people who have no power, who have no strength, if you come on one-on-one with somebody, you can't fight, you cannot fight people. Then you kidnap people and collect monies, and these monies are to the extent of hundreds of millions. And then they see what they're doing to citizens in the name of, lack of security. It's so unfortunate, and I think that something must be done quickly, and it must be done quickly too. This is so bad. I'm just so pained by this thing.